Hello, welcome to Jennifer's Magical Book Club. Today I'm here to read a novel which is called Out of the Dust. I'm going to continue reading from page 162, Blankets of Black. Let's start. On the first clear day, we staggered out of our caves of dust into the sunlight, turning our faces to the big blue sky. On the second clear day, we believed the worst was over at last. We flocked outside, traded in town, going to stores and coming out, only to find the air still clear and gentle, grateful for each easy breath. On the third day, summer came in April, and the churches opened their arms to all comers, and all comers came. After church, folks had it for picnics, car trips. No one could stay inside. My father and I argued about the funeral of Grandma Lucas, who truly was no relation. But we ended up going anyway, driving down the road in a procession to Texoma. 6 miles out of town, the air turned cold. Birds beat their wings everywhere you looked, whole flocks dropping out of the sky, crowding on fence posts. I was sulking in the truck beside my father when heaven's shadow crept across the plains, a black cloud, big and silent as Montana, boiling on the horizon and barreling toward us. More birds tumbled from the sky frantically, keeping ahead of the dust. We watched as the storm swallowed the lights. The sky turned from blue to black. Night descended in an instant, and the dust was on us. The wind screamed. The blowing dirt ran so thick I couldn't see the brim of my heart as we plunged from the truck, fleeing. The dust swarmed like it had never swarmed before. My father groped for my hand, pulled me away from the truck. We ran a blind, peaching toward the shelter of a small house, almost invisible, our hands tied together, running toward the ghostly door, pounding on it with desperation. A woman opened her home to us, all of us, not just me and my father, but the entire funeral procession, and one after another we tumbled inside, gasping, our lungs burning for want of air. All the lamps were lit against the dark. The house, dazed by dark, gazed weakly out. The walls shook it in the howling wind. We helped tack up sheets on the windows and doors to keep the dust out. Cars and trucks unable to go on, their ignitions shorted out by the statics, electricity opened up and let out more passengers who stumbled for shelter. One family came in clutched together, their paw diving. The path was a long wooden road. If it hadn't been for company, this storm would have broken us completely, broken us more thoroughly than the plow had broken the Oklahoma sod, more thoroughly than my burns had broken the ease of my hands. But for the sake of the crowd and the hospitality of the home that sheltered us, and we held on and waited, sitting or standing, breathing through wet clothes, and as the fog of dust filled the room and settled slowly over us. When it let up a bit, some went on to bury Grandma Lucas, but my father and we cleaned the thick layer of green of the truck, pulled out of the procession, and had it on home, creeping slowly along the dust-mounded road. When we got back, we found the burn half covered in dunes. I couldn't tell which rise of dust was Ma and Franklin's grave. The front door hung open, blown in by the wind. Dust lay 2 feet deep in ripply waves across the parlor. Flour dust blanketed the cook stove, the icebox, the kitchen chairs, everything deep in dust, and the piano buried in dust. While I started to shovel, my father went out to the burn. He came back, and when I asked, he said the animals weren't good and the tractor was dusted out. And I said, it's a wonder the truck got us home. I should have held my tongue. When he tried starting the truck again, it wouldn't turn over. April 1935. So I'm done reading till the end of chapter Blankets of Black, page 167. Hope you're enjoying with me, and see you later. Bye. Have a nice day. Thank you.